welcome to another episode of Should I Stay or Should I Go Movies. Tonight we saw Murder on the Orient Express, and we'll just get right to it here. I thought the movie was okay. The previews made it seem like it would be pretty interesting. Obviously, it's been done several times before. I think this is the fourth one. I'm not sure. Do you guys, anybody know?
No.
I knew that there was
Third or
one made in
fourth.
1974 only because I looked, but I don't know any
So,
other ones.
It's a classic, I guess. It was a good Saturday afternoon movie, I'd say, once again. Mystery.
For Friday
and
night.
I didn't know who'd done it, so it was interesting from that perspective. The acting was good. I'm a big Kenneth Branagh fan. I guess I didn't realize, or I forgot that he directed it. So and it appeared like maybe they're going to open that up for some more films, which I would be okay with. But overall, it was not all that great. It took me a little while to just get into the mood and the idea of the film. It's very retro, and it's very. I thought it was kind of, a nice tip of the hat to the old murder mystery and sleuthing of Hercules Poirot. But out of 10 stars, I'm going to go with a 4 on this one. It was just okay.
I enjoyed it. I liked all of the people that were in it, and I thought the acting was good, and it kept my attention, and I didn't feel like it was too long or too short. I give it a 7, but I liked it.
Well, fair enough.
All right, well, I guess it's my turn. Interesting comments so far. I really enjoyed the movie. I really liked everything about it. I knew that Kenneth Branagh directed it. I like him as an actor. I don't know if he's directed any other movies, but if this was his first one, I'm gonna have to do some research. He knocked it out of the park. I thought it was really, really well done. I need to look up and see who the cinematographer was. It was beautiful. Every scene was like a painting in a picture book. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Great cast. I mean, there's pretty much everybody that's anybody was in that movie. Was it Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer,
Whoever she is.
yeah, the lady that plays M from the James Bond movies,
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench. Yep. Yeah, it was Kenneth, bunch of folks. So yeah, really, really well done. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I really liked it. I thought it was well paced, well acted, well written. Now I want to go back and watch the original, and see what that has to hold. See if the same person did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me?
Yes, to you.
Well, I think the movie was just okay for me. I didn't hate it. It's not a 3. It's not an Atomic Blonde for me. I thought it started out super slow for me. I had a hard time getting into it as well, a little bit like Todd, I think, in that regard. I also thought a lot of it was beautiful. I thought a lot of the scenery was really, really nice, and I actually enjoyed a lot of the camera angles and things. I liked viewing from the top of the train and some of the interesting shoots, like inside the doors and like the crooked pictures and things like that. I had a really hard time understanding the detective guy. Like I had trouble hearing what he was saying, and I don't know if it was just me or if his accent was too
Heavy
thick.
French accent.
Yeah, so I struggled a little bit with that. I overall thought it was pretty slow, but I did enjoy the fact that I really had no idea who did it.
I thought I had it figured out. I was wrong.
Yeah, so
That was the point, though, right?
yeah, so it was kind of good from that perspective that you know they really kind of leave you guessing, and you really don't know until you know. So that part's good. So with that, I think I will give it a 6 for me. So I thought it was pretty good. I expected it to be better, I suppose.
So how did you come up with your score of a 6?
Oh, because if I hated Atomic Blonde, I gave it a 3. It was 100 times better than that.
Then it would be
double.
a 300.
Oh, well, then
Literally.
whatever makes it double. that. I gave it a 6 for that
That would
reason.
be times 2.
Yeah, the atomic spell times 2 then. So that's how I came up with a 6 for it.
Yeah.
I have
So.
to say that I guess this is the part where we have to tell
You could,
everybody
yes,
about the
we're
spoiler
might have
portion.
spoilers. Yep.
It's not really a spoiler, but I thought Michelle Pfeiffer looked really old.
That's
She
not a
is,
spoiler at
And
all.
it was,
Especially when she took her wig off.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, she is kinda old,
Yeah, but
right?
she didn't have to look that old and that wrinkly.
Well, they could have fixed that, I
They
suppose.
could have
with
fixed that.
some
And she was
photography.
supposed to, I don't know.
Should we move into the spoiler
Sure.
territory then? So
Sure, absolutely.
we might be spoiling some of the parts of the film from here on out. So if you haven't seen it and don't want to know what's going on, shut her off. But yeah, so to me, they were definitely paying homage to the old movies, and the acting got on my nerves in that regard. Just kind of everything was overdone, but on the other hand, that's kind of what they were
I think that
playing
time period
to,
was supposed
exactly
to be that. Yeah.
those
Was
films, and that's the same thing I think with the nice cinematography and thing. And I was kind of taking that for granted. I think we do that a little too much when there's really great scenery and it's real scenery,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or and we're like, oh well, that's not Transformers, so whatever. But
No, it was
yeah,
really pretty.
It
I
was
thought it
good.
was-
Like
It was beautiful.
definitely a Saturday afternoon, nice time killer. But
It
I was
is
just,
Friday,
I was just
though,
a little
Todd.
disappointed. Oh yeah, Friday afternoon.
Just saying.
Or Sunday morning,
Yeah.
I like watching those old films like Charlie Chan and stuff like that. And so, but they did keep you guessing, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Well, after you found out who it was, though, I will say that there was a lot of evidence that could have gotten you there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you just look at it as one person. You want to think of it as being that one
you don't,
person.
You don't think of
So,
the end result being possible, really.
right.
It was kind of nice that the person who done it ended up saying, well, this is how we ended up tying it all together. And
Well, the interesting thing in this is a spoiler, so we can talk
Right,
about
exactly.
it right out.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so for me, it was interesting as he started piecing together like who all these people were and how they were related to
Yeah.
the Armstrongs.
Well,
And I'm like in my head thinking, okay, so they're all connected. So how are they all on this train, or why are they all on this
everybody
train
that
together?
knows of this murder that
Yeah,
happened
it's all on the
20
train.
years ago, that's when I started thinking
Yes.
the conductor guy somehow corralled them all in on it, and they're
Right.
like, okay, he's going to be on this train, so let's all.
Right.
But that wasn't. They never. So it's like
Yeah.
in a million years,
So
are
that
all
was-
those people connected to something going to
Yes.
be?
mm-hmm.
So that was a spin-off of or not a spin-off, but a take on the Lindbergh murder. Kidnapping and murder. Because the
Oh.
same thing happened.
Oh,
To the
So-
Armstrongs
Right.
were really the Lindberghs.
oh interesting. Okay.
Have any of you seen any of the other murderers?
I have a long time ago, I think.
I
but
have not.
but then
so-
when they showed that we all did it, I was like, oh,
yeah,
maybe I have never seen any of the.
yeah,
originals.
I have not seen any of them, so I was.
So one of Agatha Christie's other novels must take place on the Nile because that's where Perot was going next.
Ah.
And they,
So-
they definitely opened
Anyway,
that up.
I love a good murder mystery.
Yeah, I would
right?
watch the next one.
I would watch it too. I like a good murder mystery. I don't know. I think I expected it to be just a lot more interesting than it was.
To me, sometimes when you get a lot of actors, prime or famous actors together, you can lose something. I just didn't really. I thought Kenneth Branagh did a great job. He was pretty good throughout. They needed some more of his quirks and little isms and things that were funny.
There
did
was some
laugh a
funny
few
parts.
times.
Yeah, I did laugh too.
Yeah.
So.
He was definitely a quirky individual.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp played the gangster turned art dealer.
Killer. He was the killer.
Well,
I mean, he was the killer of the original.
He was the killie.
kid. But he was the
He was
killer
both.
of the Armstrong kid.
Yeah.
Was what I
right.
meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the bad guy. The original bad.
Cassetti's? Cassetti?
Cassetti, yeah.
Cassetti, yeah.
So his part was small. I was wondering how much
Yeah.
he got paid compared to everybody else.
He looked really good. I mean, they had him. I mean, he looked
Yeah,
like something
creepy.
like straight out of Scarface.
Yeah, he did a
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall,
Yeah, overall,
if
I'm
you
going to
average out our
say,
scores,
I would say don't go, but maybe watch it on a Sunday morning when it comes out on whatever.
like HBO, yeah, wake up Saturday, Sunday
Yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
good at home winter movie.
I'd say
Okay.
go. I'd go and see it again, not in that theater, but I'd go
Because it
see
was
it again. It
cold?
was freezing.
We were at New Line Ovation, and we had some food and a couple
New
drinks, which is
Vision.
nice.
Yes.
New Vision.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it was cold.
I would say if you're a fan of Agatha Christie, you'll know what you're up for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the original, I haven't seen it, but I'm going to go check it out now. But yeah, check it out.
All right.
Thanks. Tune in next time. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know what you'd like us to review next time.